Are you interested or looking at buying a Kubota LX2610? Well, here in this short video is a lot of the features, options, and specs about one of them. Hey guys, it's Zach here from Kubota Lynchburg, and today I wanted to talk to you about the Kubota LX2610. So you've got behind me here the 2610 with the front end loader. There's a lot of different options you can get on this tractor. You can actually even get it in a cab tractor, and I don't have one of those here behind me to show, but keep in mind this can come in a cab with AC, heat, climate controlled, and everything like that as well. But a lot of the actual specs and loader specs and options and everything are going to be the same other than that cab. So as with all my videos, I like to start off with the front of the tractor. So we're going to go ahead and start off with your front end loader. So right here, we've got the LA535 loader. Stands for loader arms, 535 kilograms of lift capacity. That'll translate into about 1,100 pounds of lift capacity. Again, I've got other videos out there that'll show the actual lift capacity of these if you want to look those up. And realistically on this one, to get close to that 1,100, you have to make sure that you have a lot of counterballast on the back of this tractor, because this isn't a heavy tractor. This is a compact tractor, but it is designed to be a little bit lighter for running on this grass and material and everything like that, because you can actually put a mid-mount belly mower on this tractor. We'll talk about that later. And so they design it to be lighter. So if you want to reach that actual lift capacity, please make sure you've got counterballast on the back. So this loader comes with from us at least, it comes with a 60-inch quick attach bucket, so a 5-foot bucket for handling material. This is a quick attach coupler, universal quick attach bucket on the front. So if I were to pull both of these levers real quick, you could literally just pop this bucket off in about 3 seconds. You can put other implements like grapples, bale spears, pallet forks, snow blades, all sorts of different things on the front of these with this quick attach system. And the nice thing is you don't have to buy Kubota or Land Pride for that. You can get all sorts of brands, makes, and models, old, used, new, because it's universal. We're going to go ahead and start with the next little feature that it comes with, which is your load level indicator. What this does is when your angled piece is sitting right there in the slot, it'll actually show you when your bucket is perfectly level. This one actually has a secondary option for that as well. It has a level indicator. So if you're sitting in the tractor seat and this looks like it's perfectly level to the ground, that means the bottom of your bucket is also level to the ground. So it's nice because this is a little bit of a fancier tractor. It has some of those fancier operator features to it. It comes standard with these from the factory. You have your grill guard, which actually has the option to bolt on another grill guard piece to it. You can see kind of the holes in it for extra protection. If you pull this little pin here, this will slide forward, and you can open your hood. This one opens a lot different than the other Kubotas. This is actually a twist piece here. This will come up, and underneath the hood, you can see some of the other things you're gonna get to, which is gonna be your battery, if you have to jump it or change the battery, coolant, fuses, radiator screen for cleaning that out, and your air filters back here. So that's how you get underneath the hood. Again, all Kubota tractors come with metal hoods and fenders, solid, robust, long-lasting. They're not going to crack on you if you dent it. Oh well. If you scratch it, oh well. If you crack something, it can get the moisture through there. So as we work our way back, I will talk about tire options. These are the new hybrid tires from Kubota, the R14 hybrids. You can get 4 different tire options on this tractor. You can get hybrids. You can get agricultural, which is going to be a more aggressive like tractor farm tire. You can get your industrial tires, or you could get your turf tires if you are doing a lot of grass maintenance. You're being very delicate on your turf. So there's other videos out there about which tire option to pick and choose, but you do have 4 different tire options on this tractor. If you look at this front axle, you can see that it's a little bit lighter duty than like some of our L series or MX series. And it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to real quick go to the back. It's going to be the same thing if you look at the back transmission and axles on this tractor right in here. You can see they're a little bit lighter duty than the next size up, which is the standard L series. And again, this is on purpose. This is designed to be that way. So on this tractor, you can put a 60-inch or a 72-inch belly mower. So you can cut some really nice grass with this tractor. It's what it's designed for. Tractor with the loader and even a belly mower, you might be 3,500 pounds of total weight. So it does keep it down pretty nice so you're not damaging this grass. You take off the loader, you don't fluid fill your tires, and you just have a mower deck, you're only going to be maybe 2,200 pounds, you know, a heavy lawnmower, but you're not ripping up your turf. So keep that in mind. You can get a belly mower option mid-mount. It is not a drive over on the LXs. It is a standard deck that basically sits on the ground and rides on the ground as you're going. It's not even a floating deck. So it's a little noisy, but it does cut really well and it stripes really well as well. So we'll go to the back of the tractor, then we'll go to the operation. Again, with a little bit more of deluxe tractor, you actually do have these telescoping stabilizer arms. So much nicer and easier to use than a turnbuckle style for adjusting your implements. And basically put it on your implement, pick where you want it to be, drop your pin in, lock it in, and you're good to go. You do have a drawbar for pulling all your heavy loads. You've got your PTO there. You've got your top link and everything like that to it as well. So easy to use, still pretty heavy duty from Kubota. I like that we put the telescoping stabilizers on there. You have a folding roll bar. So if you were to pull both of these pins on either side, you could fold your roll bar down in about 2 seconds, which is nice and easy. Again, because this can be used for property maintenance, mowing the grass, they want to make it very easy to fold this up and down for getting under those low-hanging limbs and trees, or fitting in under those clotheslines or something like that for mowing around the house. Once we go to our operator station, this is where this one actually really becomes really nice and easy to use in deluxe. You have a step here, so it makes it a little easier to get up and on than some of the other tractors. You've got a nice suspension seat, so you got a little bit of cushion there. You've got armrests to it. You could adjust the seat back and forth, the seat back to it, so you can basically make this as comfortable as you want it to be. And you have a tilt steering column. One of my favorite features on a tractor is a tilt steering column, because you don't want to be up here the whole time using it. Bring it on down, and now it's much easier to use. So I'll show you guys some of the controls here. So on the actual tractor, again, we have the tilt steering column. We've got our work lights and turn signals there. We do have this nicer digital display screen on the LX series. So you can see your, let's see if I can get my hand up here. You can see your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, hour meter, RPMs when it's running. And when it's running, you can push this little button right here, and you can switch between checking PTOs, checking RPMs, hour meters and stuff, some other information right there. On your controls, you have your high, medium, and low range. So in high range, you're basically going from one side of the property to the other. In medium, it's for mowing, and low is heavy-duty loader work. And you have your PTO options, so you could run middle PTO, rear PTO. Right now, it's set where you run both of them at once. And then this is your PTO engagement. Very easy to use. As you're driving, you can use everything with your left hand. They make it very easy. On this side, you have your four-wheel drive versus your two-wheel drive. Switch between them there. And this is going to raise and lower your mower deck or your three-point hitch. And of course, your loader controls right here to run your loader. Your loader is a double acting valve, and what that means, it'll move very smoothly. All Kubota tractors have these loaders where you can raise your loader arms and tilt your bucket simultaneously, very smoothly. It's not jerky, it's not loader arms or bucket. You can do both at once. So on this LX2610, it's a 24.8 horsepower tractor, and the reason they do that is anything 25 or above requires emission requirements. So no emissions, no DEF, no DPF on this one. 25 horsepower, 19.5 PTO horsepower. So getting your horsepower off the back of the tractor for your tiller or your mower deck or something like that, you have 19.5. Again, I already went over your tractor weights. It is four-wheel drive. It's the only way they sell them. And you can only get these in this hydrostatic transmission, which is your forward and reverse pedal on the floor right here. One other thing about the hydrostat, this tractor even has cruise control. So if you have a lot of grass to be mowing, you can throw this sucker in cruise control and just sit back and relax as you're going. 6-year powertrain warranty, engine, transmission, hydraulics, transmission, features basically with your pumps and everything like that on it as well. All your axles are covered by a 6-year. So a very solid, very robust, heavy-duty, 25 horsepower tractor that is very versatile. So that is your overview on the LX2610. Let me know if you have any questions.